Holy Toledo, I figured, hey, when something comes up, Joe's gonna show it. And look what we have here. Very disappointed here. Got the air conditioner on, the HVAC system is right in here. And somewhere along the line it's leaking. And that's where the air register was, you remember? Right there. And see the water here? We got standing water here. Look at that. It's dripping out of here. We're going to shine the light under here. And I'm going to see what it is. You see right there where it's dripping? Drip. Drip. Yeah, I think you're seeing it. Okay. I had to take that register, air return register off and see. And see, it's just dripping from there. And I think you can see where it's wet, where that 2x4 is. Then it comes across over there. All that water, I believe, is coming from that drip. It is coming underneath this bottom plate. It's coming underneath the tile. And kaboom, it's out in the project area. And I got to get this dry somehow. Not quite sure how just yet. But we've got a nice pan here. I'm thinking I can minimize the dripping at least. Like that. And now the drip is going into that pan at least. Now I can dry up this floor at least. I like to say at least, don't I? Yeah, that's not good. At least.
As well.
As well. Okie dokie. So now I'm gonna look up under here and see what we got going on. I'm still not seeing anything just yet. I'm gonna have to poke my head way back up underneath there and get the light shine just right to find out what it is. Now I'm looking at this and it's dripping right from this corner. This thing here is the condensate line, and I was thinking maybe it was coming from that. The condensate line dips down and it goes into a pipe over here, and then it goes underneath the house and out at the back side of the house, but it's not that. It's dripping inside here because I shined the flashlight and this is wet right here, and I looked underneath here, craned my head in there, and I saw that it was dripping off of the plywood, which is right off of this corner. Okay, so I know it's in here. Now I'm not an air conditioning guy, never claimed to be, but I could, if I look at this, I could probably take this panel off because see, it's connected with a couple nuts, bolts there, a couple down here, 6 total. And I could pull this cover off and take a quick look in there. To see, I know it's not coming from there, but I'm sure an air conditioning guy is going to have to fix it. But maybe I could pull this cover off and just look at it anyways and have it ready for someone. I don't know, maybe I should leave it this way. Looks like there's some electrical, there might be some electrical wires down in there. Either way, if I pull this cover off, I'm going to have to turn the power off to this unit all the way before I even think about working on it. Okay? But hey, things happen. That's what I wanted to show you. Don't get too worked up about it just yet. Get your air conditioner guy out here, take a look. It might be something fairly easy to fix, but one way or another, we've got to get that drip stopped. And so for the time being, I'm going to take my pan, just like I had, and slip that underneath there. Now at least I've got the water being caught into that pan for now, and I'm going to mop up this water here because I got to get this floor dry. Okay? Well, I guess that's my next little project. Yeah, I was getting a little bit worked up at first, knowing that this was all wet and I couldn't continue with my project. But again, this is my hallway. We're going to have enough time to get this fixed and have this dried out before I do the hallway, because the hallway I'm going to do last. I'm going to work in the hallway last. And I'm glad I took that register out. There was only 2 screws that were holding that register. It was kind of caulked in, so I had to kind of pull it out kind of gently. And that's what you could do too. If you ever see a leak, you can investigate a little bit of it and see what you can do. And because I was able to pull that out and see where it was dripping, I put a big bucket underneath there, and that's going to catch the water. And there's still water under there, and it's coming underneath here, down in here. This is still wet. Okay, it's all the way along there, so that's going to help that dry up. And man, I guess I got that fixed for the time being.
Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.